The U.S. State Department is facing its most sweeping overhaul in decades. Really, it's more like an unprecedented internal dismantling, and it's happening right now.
It is, and the sheer scale, the speed of it, it's quite something. As of today, July 11th, 2025, we know over 1,350 professionals have been officially notified.
Officially notified their positions are ending.
Exactly. And that's just the start. We're talking about roughly 15% of the domestic staff. Nearly 1,800 employees are being targeted for termination overall.
1,800 people. When did this start?
The emails, they started hitting inboxes just yesterday, signaling the end for, 1,107 civil servants and 246 Foreign Service officers specifically named so far.
And the timelines for them leaving? Incredibly short.
Shockingly short. Just 60 days for civil servants, 120 days for Foreign Service officers. Well, that's fast.
It's incredibly fast. So what's the official reason? Why such a drastic, rapid move?
While Secretary Rubio is calling it a deliberate restructuring, the goal stated is to align everything with an America First agenda.
And what does that mean in practice? Which parts are being cut?
It means entire bureaus are on the chopping block. We're looking at areas like immigration, refugee assistance, democracy promotion, human rights, even Afghan resettlement. They're either being eliminated or drastically merged.
Merged or just gone?
Right. The idea, they say, is to eliminate redundancy. Like having multiple sanctions offices consolidate maybe 300 bureaus down and push more core functions out to regional embassies.
But pushing functions out while cutting staff. How does that work?
Mm.
And what does it signal globally?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Especially when you look at the legal side.
Ah, yes, the Supreme Court decision this week. That basically cleared the path, didn't it?
It did. A lower court injunction blocking these kinds of mass federal layoffs lifted. So while there are still lawsuits pending, like AFGE v. Trump.
The American Federation of Government Employees suit, yes.
Right. But despite that, the department is moving full steam ahead. The legal barrier fell, and they didn't waste a moment.
Which makes you ask what other defenses, what other capabilities fall with it?
Exactly. And it's not just numbers, the human cost. We're hearing about veteran diplomats, people with irreplaceable experience, especially in crisis management, like the ongoing Middle East evacuations.
How are people feeling inside?
Utter dismay seems to be the word. A sense that decades of contribution are just being dismissed overnight. One internal comment described it as a funeral for institutional memory.
Wow. A funeral for institutional memory. That's heavy.
Yeah, it is. And unions, former officials, they're all warning this could seriously damage U.S. soft power. Our ability to influence through diplomacy, culture, values, not just force.
So our reach on the world stage could shrink significantly. It's not just about job losses, it's about national capability.
Precisely. The very capacity of the United States to act effectively.
So what's the immediate next step? Notifications are still going out.
Deputy Secretary Regas confirmed notifications are rolling out through today. Then there's a phased transition period, weeks long, apparently. They're shifting to a completely new organizational chart.
With the emphasis on, what was the term?
Results-driven diplomacy. That's the phrase being used.
Results-driven diplomacy. But we've seen this pattern elsewhere, haven't we? Look at USAID earlier this year.
A stark comparison. USAID saw absolutely massive cuts. Went from almost 10,000 employees down to maybe 300. Just gutted.
And these federal workforce cuts, they fall under the White House's Department of Government Efficiency, right? The one Elon Musk used to head.
That's the oversight body, yes.
Yeah.
Which puts this whole results-driven diplomacy idea into a different light. What results can you really drive when the engine itself is being dismantled?
It really does suggest a fundamental shift, a redefinition of America's entire approach to the world, this State Department shakeup. It's changing the very core of U.S. foreign policy as we speak.
Notified employees, phased exits, consolidation, all under the green light from the highest court. It's happening.
Which leaves the critical question for you, for all of us. Will this overhaul genuinely strengthen U.S. diplomacy in the long run? Or will it cripple our ability to navigate an increasingly dangerous and complex world? The full impact, that's only just starting to become clear.